Me did the young Otchere, and maybe I'm discovered for Europe. I come a bush for Ghana. No, me used to tap send, tap send. No fee mobile money transfer. Easy, convenient, fast, and sounds so free. Won't you share? Me discover my pim tap send. Intienne, also download the tap send app. No, ever mobile phone so free. Na first ka come a bush for Ghana for na tap send. Papa no.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Check it. Green select glucometer. Check it. Push sugar level for check it. Check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now. This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
First of all, I want to say sorry that we starved you guys so much content whilst we were in Dubai. The activities there did not permit us to do more, and their time was some way. You sleep at dawn, you wake up in the afternoon, you have to go to the next event or the next activity. So we were not able to give them to you back to back, or like my Nigerian brothers have been saying, woto. But now that we are in Ghana, in our comfort, and we are working with time that is so suitable for us, we will continue with the agenda to inform you, to educate you, and to entertain you with our content here on Sammy Flex TV. So if you have been waiting for us, then I want to say sorry, we are back. Thanks for all the love, thanks for all the support, and we are sure going to do this again. Traveling is good. Traveling is really good. It is an eye-opener. You just have to try it one day. So if you're also thinking about doing this tour with us, remember we have our next tour in February 2023, 9th to 16th February 2023. You can join us. You can also support a brother, a friend, a family member. Give him or her a traveling experience, and they will be forever grateful. Think about that and link up with us. Our number is on the screen for connect, either via WhatsApp or you want to talk to me directly. Feel free and let's do it. And with this, we would have a good way to enjoy ourselves as we live. Life is so short. So if you have the time, if you have the experience, just maximize it and you are good to go. My name is Sammy Flex. Let me say thanks to Digital Rasta, call him Currency on camera. Richie Flex is the editor director of this show. Emmanuel Fori is also the chief producer of the content here on Sammy Flex TV. And today's business is going to be one of the takeaways or some of the points that Shatta made out of the interview with Otchere on Metro TV. I know this interview talking about it. In fact, the online media is really feeding off it on all circles. Websites are publishing stories out of it. YouTube platforms are putting out some 1 or 2 points from the video, and it just feels so good that it is what it is. And I want to commend Shatta for being one of the guys who has been giving so much content to entertainment media. Take it or leave it. Shatta is that name that anytime it is mentioned in any story or video or any platform, there will be that attention to go find out what is he saying this time around or what is he saying again. So when it comes to Shatta and the kind of content he gives to the media, he is numero uno. Nobody beats him. He feeds the media platforms in Ghana so much content than any other artist does. But first, the first takeaway from the interview will be his mention, or better still, his endorsement of Sammy Flex TV's platform, and I want to say we appreciate it. When Adom, the host of Good Evening Ghana, asked him, so is there any one person in the showbiz space that you think the person is doing something right, or you think the person is doing well, that you would want to mention him? And Shatta was proud to mention that, yeah, Sammy Flex TV is the platform that he watches. He mentioned Sammy Flex TV as one of the leading platforms pushing the agenda of show business in Ghana. And this we don't take for granted, because we see this as a huge endorsement. We see this as a huge deal. There are so many people doing it. There are so many people that have Shatta Wale's attention on what we are doing in this space. But if on such a heated platform he can remember and mention you, it means that you are on top of his priority list. And it feels good, because just as the host was trying hard to even bring in some names, bringing in some people that he should pay attention to them, Shatta Wale still maintained that, yeah, they are doing their thing, they are doing so well, but to him, the platform that he is always willing and ready to be a part of is Sammy Flex TV, and it feels so good about it. If you want to watch it, I'll give you a snippet of that. Watch it, and when I come back, we look at part 2. That is our takeaway from that interview with Adom that has gone viral. We will surely be talking about that. So check out this video. When I come back, the rest will continue.
Certain people at that sector that need to go away. You understand me? I think government is not paying attention to the music and the effect it's having on Ghana. This year, we're going to.
So you can't find one good media person, music blogger. You can't find one.
No, if I would talk, maybe someone like maybe Sammy Flex TV. You understand me? These are people I listen to them, because and the rest are online. You know.
But you've been on the Dusty show.
Yeah, but I've been telling him all the problems. He doesn't just listen. He's been here before.
But you've been on Abuaje's show. What's it, George Quay?
No, I've not been on George Quay's show.
You've been on Joy FM, George Quay, Saturday afternoon. You've been. Sometime
that was long ago.
Yeah, why you don't like George Quay too?
No, George Quay is my guy. You know, he's helping me with my.
Okay, so that was the endorsement from Good Evening Ghana, Shatta Wale, to Sammy Flex TV, aka Flex Entertainment. And on this note, I want to say that on behalf of the team, as the leader, I want to say thank you to Shatta Wale for this endorsement. He called the world's attention to us, because a good number of people watched the interview, and even as it stands now, people are still talking about it, and it feels so good about it. So once again, big ups to Shatta Wale for that endorsement, and we don't take it for granted. We really appreciate it. Now to the next point. The next point was when he started talking about his issues with Marco Krakumante, who happens to be the deputy. I want to say that in this industry, almost everyone has an issue with one person or the other. It's so funny. Sometimes the people you even think you have no issues with, they are the guys who have issues with you. They go on to tables where you are supposed to mention for something for you, and they will come back making you look evil. They'll come back making you look bad. But some of us have survived it. And I am sure Shatta Wale, who told a story about how he got to know Krakumante, about their relationship, their past experiences, and today, his position, and Shatta Wale's position, I'm sure reason he will be thinking like that. For instance, we have all been in Ghana when Krakumante said on radio that there was a time Shatta Wale was not minding them when they call on him to appear on Hits FM for interviews. He was not paying attention to them. He was not minding them. Because of that, they created their own hero out of Stonebwoy. I think this is no secret. If you have been a follower of this industry, you might have heard this, that they created their hero out of Stonebwoy because they felt Shatta Wale was not ready to play ball with them. And if you are not ready to play ball with us, why not? Move on and do your thing. We will also be doing our thing. That story is there. Then, now, the latest one, I'm sure that has triggered some of these things, will be the Global Citizen Festival concert that transpired here in Ghana some 2 weeks or so ago. And once again, Shatta Wale and his fans thinking that if you are calling for the best shots in our music industry, Shatta Wale should not be left out, are now calling for some of these things to be looked at. That how come after all the work that they have done, how come after all the input, after all the efforts, they would not be recognized in such a collab? I'm sure it is because of this that Shatta Wale looked at his maybe current relationship with Krakumante, who is now in an influential position to direct affairs that will be good or detrimental to him. Because with his position, there are so many things that can pass through him for them to get his opinion on it before they even act on. And if he says yes, it could be yes. If he says no, it could be no. But once again, I think that the industry should start running away from this political witch hunting. Let me call it like that. political witch hunting. And this political witch hunting I'm talking about, it is not NPP, NDC, PPP, or CPP. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that feeling of this guy has hurt me, this guy has done this guy has done that. I think we have to move away from that. Because when it comes to talent, talents are people who are the way they are because of what is in them. Talents are people who are the way they are because of what is in them. So yes, you might meet the best footballer in the world and he might have some behavior that you will not like. He might be arrogant, he might be high-tempered, he might be disrespectful, he might be this, but on the field of play, he is the guy who will bang in the goals. Such a person, how do you fight him? Such a person, how do you make him look evil to the extent that when there's even an opportunity, you not call him? You are going to face your stiffest of opposition, and instead of you to call him that he is going to bag in the goal, you say, oh, because what? He is disrespectful. I think when it comes to talent, we should look beyond that. That's why there will be some talent. All that they know is to drink. Some of them womanizing. Some of them are smoking. And it goes on like that. But the best way you can do is to go around it to direct them. We all know the story of Kiki Jan. We know the story of how sadly he died because of drug abuse and all. But can you question his talent? No, you can't question his talent. And I'm sure it is the same thing that we are seeing in Ghana. I remember something and Sophie said, and I'll always remember that, when Black Rasta interviewed her on class program, that's the taxi driver show on Class FM. When Black Rasta asked him that, what do you think about artists who are this, who are that? And he said, no. If you pick up an artist and you hate that artist because of this and that, then you are not being fair to the artist, because the artist does not work alone. The artist works with the producer. He works with the DJ. He works with managers. He works with this. He works with that. So that particular artist alone employs a good number of people around him. So if you say because of this and that, you hate him, you don't like him, therefore you are taking bread out of him, think about how many people you have also affected. Or think about how many people you have offended. So if really and truly in our industry, some people are mad, some people are not happy because of some issues, and they are going to take actions that will be detrimental to the career of these people, they should look beyond just that one artist. And I am not here to finger anybody. I'm not here to say Okaku Mante is guilty. I'm here to say that it is really happening in our industry. And I think I've said it before. If you have been watching this platform, I've said it before that yes, it happens. Our industry is such that some people will come across like they like you, but they don't like you. Yes, we have experienced it, so some of us we are immune to it. It doesn't affect us anymore. In fact, we don't care about it anymore. In our small corners, we do what we do to shine. In our small corners, we do what we do, and the people who appreciate us always come forward to appreciate our works. And we are so proud of it and content with it as well. We will not kill ourselves because you are not in the circles of someone. We are not going to kill ourselves because someone has not called you to be part of him or her. Nah, we look beyond that. We look at the person we are satisfying. They say you go to where you are honored and not where you are maltreated. So we go to places that we are honored. If you feel you are not ready to accommodate us, we will not even think about you to start with. So just as Shatta said, that he thinks his past issues with Makokraku Mante, that is what is causing this. We feel that if there is any issue like that, it is quashed. So that there will be peace. So that there will be tranquility. So that there will be that openness, transparency for every talent to thrive. Interestingly, right after Shatta had made these statements, former TikTok also put out a tweet. And I want to read the tweet. And I don't know what motivated the tweet, as a matter of fact. Right after Shatta had put out this statement that we were still discussing it. Could it be true? Could it not be true? And we woke up and a tweet came from Tik. And he says, the man called Makokraku Mante, a very bad spot in our Ghanaian entertainment space, now occupying the deputy minister's seat for the creatives, makes it even worse for our motherland. Hashtag Wayo. I have a feeling that Tik is corroborating with what Shatta said. I have a feeling that maybe he also has an experience with Makokraku Mante, honorable, reason he would also put out this tweet at a time that Shatta had accused him. And this is what I am talking about. There are so many people who have ill feelings, bad feelings about others in this space because of what happened in the past. If we are to continue like this, we will not get anywhere, because we have to build on it. Our industry should be that one that we build on. Shatta Wale comes, he comes with this group, and we build on them. They grow up on each other, and we can also get somewhere with it. But if we are going to be like this, then where are we going to? We will not go anywhere. It will be like crabs. Someone goes up and you pull him down, boom. One goes up and you pull him down, boom. And it is going to be like that. And we can't grow with this attitude. Well, maybe you did not understand what Shatta Wale said. I would want you to watch this video. When I come back, we'll bounce. Watch this video of Shatta Wale still with Good Evening Ghana host Otchere. Then when we come back, we are sure going to do more.
Bandana. You didn't make money from it?
Not even one person. Makoko Kumate was my distributor. So that's what I'm telling you.
Oh, so you know him that well?
I have a problem with that guy. Government has to take him from that post. Because see what is coming.
He was your distributor.
Makoko Kumate distributed bandana from Ghana. That's what I'm saying. The man has a personal problem. If he love me, come and tell me. Or you want to kiss me, come and tell me. But you see the behavior. Mark.
Oh, I didn't know that. But Mark also produced, may he rest in peace, Dasibre Jomada. It was fantastic.
Oh,
and Dasibre was always grateful to Mark, as far as I know. But you did your bandana, which was a great song. And
yeah.
So he's responsible for your bandana being great, isn't he?
He said no.
Yeah, but he said he distributed it. So maybe I got to hear bandana because of him.
No, he distributed it, but the guy who financed it was from Japan. With his wife, a Japanese. That somebody directed them that, oh, Mark is a distributor, so they could go to him. So they created a relationship before I got to know Mark.
Okay, so how did you meet the Japanese people?
So the Japanese people, they met me in a studio, and the man
in Ghana.
And the man and the wife was like, you know, those days I used to do dancehall, like,
yeah.
You know, so the wife was like, if I go to Japan, you know, they like rastas, I'll make money.
Were you rasta then?
Yeah, it was growing small.
Okay.
You know? So you know that was how it come they met me. So they signed me. And that's how come I recorded Bandana from Ghana, that album. So after we recorded it, somebody directed them to Mark as a distributor to distribute it for.
So it was pure chance that you met these people who funded Bandana?
Oh.
Pure chance?
That man, God will bless him.
Where is he?
I don't know where is he. He do like, you know, say, you see, so the problem is that I went to the man and told him that, I don't know, my cassettes, they are playing it everywhere. People like it, man.
The money is not coming.
He said, well, I should go and see Mark. Hey, the day I went to Mark's office, he has an old man there. The old man told me that was the statement the man used.
But this is not Mark talking, this is somebody else.
I met Mark and told Mark that this is what your guy is talking about. And you should talk to Mark was like, why am I being rude about the whole matter? Said,
didn't you have a contract, an agreement of sorts?
So I didn't have a contract with Mark, but my producer had an agreement with him. Can't be a deputy minister, I don't have a Twitter account.
I don't know whether he doesn't.
He doesn't have it.
How do you know?
Makoko Kumate.
Yes.
Social media continuing camera for no. They have been coming to radio and say that they don't want the trolls and trends, so you don't want to register. What? Hey, you know, Donald Trump even has an account. They've been blocking, then Nubex more than open. Kanye West, everybody. But we are in a country where Makoko Kumate is not even on Twitter. So how can Makoko Kumate even educate us?
I don't know whether he's not on Twitter. But he has great ideas and he's done well.
Please look for Makoko Kumate's Twitter handle for me, please.
Please look for the Twitter handle. Shatta, if he is on Twitter, you pay me.
I don't know when he has tweeted before.
No, if we find that he's on Twitter, you pay me.
Makoko Kumate.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody fix his name. You know, he's not on Twitter.
How do you know?
Thank you.
Oh, that's how to say. Just search and he's not. Okay, you have to speak in the microphone so we can hear you. You just search and.
No, you just need to search a person's name and it will come.
The whole deputy minister, your president is on Twitter. You're not on Twitter. You are bigger than the president, eh? You are bigger than
Shatta Wale on Twitter. Let's see what the latest thing.
Oh, I deactivated my Twitter.
Yes, so you saw it, but I was also shocked that Shatta said Mark Kumate is not on Twitter. Yes, it is true. Mark was not on Twitter before, but now he is there. And I'm also shocked that Team Metro TV did a search whilst they were live on the show, and according to them, they did not find it. I was shocked because, yes, it is true. Mark had said that he was not going to be on social media because of how youngsters will disrespect and throw you anyhow on the platform that he's not willing to go by. So he was not on there. But ever since he assumed the position as the Deputy Creative Arts Minister, he has been there. I've been seeing tweets from him. On Facebook, I've been seeing him commenting or putting out stuff. Sometimes he shares information on these platforms. So yes, That one, Shatta did not get it. I know that maybe he was still living the past when Mark said he did not have it. It's true, he did not have it. But now, as we speak currently, with his new position as the Deputy Minister for Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture, he now has these handles. At least I know of his Twitter handle. I know of his Facebook handle. I'm yet to check about the rest. But I know he's there. So I wonder how Shatta was living in the past and Team Metro TV or Team Good Evening Ghana also did not get that. Well, it happens in our space. In the heat of the moment, sometimes you're likely to lose sight of some of these things. But it is my prayer that we leave all these politics out of our game. Let's pay attention to those who are doing it right. Let's pay attention to those who are doing it good. Like here on Sammy Flex TV, we do so many things right. But maybe in some circles, we will not be mentioned because the person thinks that we are not in his circles. The person thinks that we are not in his orbit. Let me borrow the word of Dr. Anita. The person thinks that we are not in his orbit, so we don't deserve to be called. But we are doing this for the work of the people. We are doing this for the work of God, and we are not doing it for the work of man. In whatever small we get out of what we do, we would always appreciate it. I want to say thanks to you for making our industry grow. The little bits of information that we share, all the corrections, the yes and the no's, the disagreement and the agreements, they go ahead to build the industry. Let's continue building it like this, and I believe in some few years to come, everybody will chop breakfast. I want to say thanks to Digital Rasta Currency, which Flex your RPG for making it happen. If you're a first timer, subscribe to us, like our videos, and share with your people and tell them that Sammy Flex and his people, they are the real show business in Ghana. See you in our next video. I'm out of here.